Why did I get into agriculture? Well, I guess basically it was, but the job was open at a, it happened to be the Lethbridge experimental farm at the time, but the research station now. And it just, but I mean, it's obvious, us Mennonites are always driven by food. We've always suffered wherever they have settled. And the first thing they want to do is they want to work the land to grow food. So food is most important. I'm against the word farmer. And really why? It's because a person told me at one of the ag shows I went to, and he was a very educated man, but he was also a farmer. And he said, we've talked about the change of name. I said, farmers are not, they're food producers. They feed the world. I said, you guys, when the word farmer came in, and way back, they produced food for themselves. They had a pig and a cow and a horse and a little bit of land. They didn't market their products, right? They hacked out a living for their nest, and maybe a bit further than that. But that's it. That's farm. Okay, that's a farmer. So and he said, Henry, he said, you got that right. I said, I'm trying to change that because the young people, I don't think they like that word farmer because they're food producers. I said, let's test it. So whenever young people came to the booth, I said, what would you like to be called, a farmer or a food producer? Food producer every time. But you see, the old farmers, they felt sort of proud, of being a farmer. But he said, I'll tell you a story, just what you're saying. He said, we were at a meeting, and I belonged to a committee. And he was talking. And he said, they asked him what his profession was. He said there were accountants there, and there were all kinds of professionals there. And he said, I'm a farmer. He said, the noses went down, and questions stopped.